never think about that, but I have practices in my
The truth about the attempted Bay of Pigs invasion was shrouded in secrecy until 1998.
Yeah, it's my brain.
After a long legal battle, the CIA was forced to release top secret files to set the historical record straight.
Yeah, for now I don't have
The documents contain incredible
What do you think about
revelations.
this, Mr. Wright?
CIA
If he
officials
masturbated a little more,
deliberately
maybe
lied
he'd
to President Kennedy
a little less.
and even their own agents. The agency realized in advance that the invasion was doomed to fail, and the report that would have helped explain the failure and damaged the CIA's reputation was locked away in a vault for almost 40 years. The Bay of Pigs fiasco was one of the most embarrassing events in President
like
John
you
F. Kennedy's
or
tenure
not like
and in American
first
history.
date.
Okay, how would you like to respond to that, Mr. Wright?
Pigs was a colossal disaster. It helps to understand that some of the brightest people ever to reach the pinnacles of power in the United States could commit mistake after mistake after mistake.
In April 1961, a force of 1,400 Cuban exiles landed in a place known as Bahia de Cochinas, the Bay of Pigs. Within 4 hours, Castro's Air Force had sunk 2 of the invaders' supply ships and strafed their troops on the beach. After 72 grueling hours, 114 brigade members were killed and more than 1,100 were captured. For almost 4 decades, the details were buried among 30,000 pages of ultra-sensitive documents. Then, in 1996, Peter Kornblum, a senior analyst for a private research foundation, called the National Security Archive in Washington, D.C., and put pressure on the CIA to release the files.
Incredibly, even though this happened in 1961, the main documents, particularly CIA
Chinese
documents,
guys, they have
continued to be classified,
with,
and the most fundamental document, the CIA's own analysis of what went wrong in the Bay of Pigs, remained top secret. It took more than 2 years and the threat of a lawsuit before the CIA finally declassified the document, and that has shed extraordinary light on what happened inside the CIA.
Okay, next question.
That one document reveals much of the real story behind the Bay of Pigs.
You have told me that
In 1952, Fulgencio Batista took over Cuba and established a corrupt government that catered to wealthy Americans and the mafia crime syndicates.
No, just get it out of the way.
Now, this, as you probably realize, is not a matter in which formal logic has any interest at all. It's unconcerned with content. We could just as easily substitute symbols like X and Y, P and Q for any specific content. And it's unconcerned with context, because validity is purely a matter of form. But as you know, our focus